Today we are doing Via Ferrata on River. Schönheiten der Natur, the beauties of nature. This is what we are doing today. So we are now in this small town on the River Moselle, which you can see here. And by the way, this part of Moselle is world famous because of this. You will see on the view is just outstanding and gorgeously beautiful. You have all over the region here the steepest vineyards in Europe, and we are going to do today the CALMONT Klettersteig. Klettersteig is Via Ferrata in all the languages except of German-speaking countries. You use this term Via Ferrata, which is something like a secured climbing path. In German it's Klettersteig, so we are starting right here and doing this one. It's about 5 hours. It's supposed to be ultra challenging, which I don't think. Yeah, we need steep shoes, we need some water, we need some head cover, and we are ready to go! Starting point of CALMONT Klettersteig, Via Ferrata. Come on! So the ultra challenging part has started. Guys, so you know what this is? I didn't know. This is a monorail which people here use to collect the grapes, since this mountain, the hill is so steep, they cannot go with a tractor or whatever technique you use on the normal wine fields. So here they use this monorail to collect all the grapes, and I think it's very exciting. I would like to see how it works. The wine growing tradition in this region goes back to Roman times. So as you can see here, they show how they were doing this in Roman times, and this is, for example, this is a god of this region. For the Moselle is the region which is carrying some grapes and so on. And this, for example, was found in one of the graveyards from the Roman time, and this is the instrument used to cut the grapes. So after Roman times they were growing a lot of wine in the medieval times here, but they were not growing real quality wine. It was more about the quantity. And since the mid of the 18th century, one of kurfürsts from Trier started growing Riesling wine, which was the quality wine. And in the end of the 19th century, beginning of the 20th century, the wine from the Moselle was actually really in for aristocratic houses around the world. So since then they're concentrating only on Riesling and high quality, and not big amounts of wine with low quality, because the concurrence from the South Europe and around the world is too big for this. So we are changing the way a little bit from the Via Ferrata and going up here to catch the outstanding view up there. In German, Todesangst means death, fear. So I'm curious about how it's gonna be. One of the most beautiful, or even maybe the most beautiful place on Moselle River. It is called the Moselle Loop, which is a 180 degrees curve of the river. The view to the growing wineries and the small towns down there is breathtaking. Vineyards on very steep hills up the river. Fantastic view. This is a ruin of one Augustiner cloister, which is now used as a part of a vineyard, part of a winery. and sometimes you have classical music concert over there. Looks amazing as between this vineyards over there, and behind you can see the town of Brem. We just found an old machine for harvesting grapes. We cannot get this started. It looks like it is definitely something for a museum here, but looks cool and a nice place for a break. We are almost done with Via Ferrata. To the right there is the town of Brem, which is our final destination. This Via Ferrata was by some people described as ultra challenging. To be completely honest, for me it was not at all. It was just fun walking, okay, a little bit of climbing, but not too much. The most enjoyable are the beautiful views and the amazing very steep hills with the vineyards. Finishing our tour in the small town of Brem, and what I think is very interesting about it, which I just realized, are the very old houses with Fachwerktechnik, and this one you can see is from 1559. Really great, and you feel the energy, old ancient energy here. Lovely. Go! We are done with Via Ferrata, which you can see behind me. Give me thumbs up for this video, and comment down below and subscribe to my channel.